Hey everyone, so today I'm reviewing Rainbow Rocks, the story about Maud and Rainbow switching bodies on the day Pinkie Pie wants to confess her feelings towards Rainbow Dash. You know, the fanfiction on FimFic. What? Thought I was going to review the movie? It's not out yet. Now, to be fair, this story has just as much sin as I do for making its title a ratings trap. However, since it worked, we might as well see what it has to offer. So, what's the story? Well, during a birthday party for Maud, Twilight decides to test a body switching spell on Maud and Rainbow Dash. It works, and at first it seems as if the reverse spell works as well. That until is the next morning when both Rainbow Dash and Maud wake up in each other's bodies. And wouldn't you know it, Twilight is conveniently away in Canterlot for the day. So they're stuck like this until Twilight gets back, and in the meantime, Pinkie Pie is getting ready for a confession of love to Rainbow Dash party. Isn't that interesting? I mean, could you imagine the reaction that people would have if they made this into the Rainbow Rocks movie instead of what we're getting? Wait a minute. Pinkie Pie has a crush on Rainbow Dash while she is in her sister's body, so dun dun dun! Oh, sweet Luna, no! We are not going there. And fortunately, though, neither does this story. Well, putting that creepy potential aside, one of the great things that stands out to me about this story is the conflict. Usually in these situations, it would be a story about the characters who switch bodies not understanding one another and having to walk a mile in their shoes to learn their lesson. Here, however, the conflict is more about Maud letting her sister go, in a sense. We learn very early on that she's aware of Pinkie's crush towards Rainbow Dash, and while Maud doesn't hate Rainbow, she certainly doesn't believe Rainbow Dash is the ideal special sun pony for her sister. Again, I love these kind of stories that showcase just how strong a bond these siblings have with one another. Though, like I said, would it kill them to one day in the future have a brotherly relationship? I digress. Of course, spoiler alert. While being Rainbow Dash, she learns that Rainbow Dash might be the right pony for her sister after all. Aw, don't they make this an adorable pair? And now the one thing I do have to complain about this story is they do tell the other ponies what is going on, and even after seeing them switch bodies last night, they don't seem to believe Maud or Rainbow and think it's a prank. What can you do? Works for the plot, and it isn't that big of a problem. Like I always say, you have to choose between making sense and telling a good story, go for the good story. In the end, I still think this is a wonderful, lighthearted comedic read. Like I said, nothing that makes it my top 10 material, but still more than worthy enough of being considered underappreciated. And don't worry, my review of the movie Rainbow Rocks will come out shortly after the movie premieres. I certainly have a few things to say about Flash Sentry. Although, if I'm going to review this movie, I suppose I'll have to give my opinions on the first one first. 2 words in the same sentence. That's lousy writing. Well, as I work on my speech and writing, I'll see you all next time. I'm the Autistic Pony, saying it so you don't have to.